I know it's super bright out, but you can't see the phone with your sunglasses on.
Hey guys, how are you doing? It is the Honeydew Carpenter and the always beautiful Mrs. Honeydew Carpenter. We're up here deep in North Idaho at our homestead, and we put out a video last week, a live,
Oh, it's so bright.
and we gave the wrong date.
Yes, we did.
For whatever reason, we said it was July 16th, and it's actually August 16th.
Yes.
We gave ourselves 5 weeks to get ready to put this on, and I think it is going to be awesome. It is going to be just an awesome class because you guys are going to get to see, I guess, my thought process in action. Because a lot of the mix designs, I'm writing them down and whatnot, and I'm writing down different variations to them, and they're all kind of experiments. And we're gathering up the organic raw material, like the sawdust and stuff from the local mills and whatnot, to try and mix into the Aircrete. But a lot of these mix designs are just going to be experimented and invented right in real time with you guys here, and you'll get to see my invention process. You know, I have this 7x7. It's a 7-line invention process where I ask a series of questions. You know, first I start with why, you know, a particular thing is needed, and I write down why I think that is needed. In this instance, it would be an ingredient or whatnot. And then I go, is it absolutely needed? You know, and why is it absolutely needed, and what does it exactly accomplish? And that's kind of how that's my 7x7 invention process. I eventually want to maybe write a book about it, because I do it for almost everything. I did it when I invented the foam mate, you know, where I took a really complicated commercial device for making this foam and whatnot, with all these pressure gauges and different things, and I just boiled it down to its bare bones, and it ended up being a DIY something that somebody could do at home. And so
Yeah.
it's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to get to talk about the property and our spring and different aspects and natural resources that we can use, and different ideas behind that. And what I found is, because the rocket stove, we had never built one before we had the class. We had never built one. And we built it in real time. And the contribution of the people that came to us and their ideas was just immensely, couldn't be without it. And we're moving forward with it and making other augments and changes, and the rocket stove just getting better and better all the
Better
time.
and better. But this is a hands-on class here at our homestead. So if you guys would like to come, there's still a couple openings left, and there's places that you can camp here on the property, or there's local hotels around that you would be able to come and stay at. But this will be a hands-on class. You'll learn how to use the foam mate. You'll learn how to put Aircrete in walls, and different styles of putting Aircrete in, different mixes.
Right.
It is going to be a fantastic learning experience.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll try and get with Hardy, a local businessman who has rooms for let and whatnot. It just so happened that he happened to be our real estate agent, and he wears many hats. And I'll see what kind of deal I can work out if people aren't into camping or whatnot.
Right.
But if you are into camping, you know, it'd save you some money.
Yeah, so we hope to see you guys there. Is there any questions? All right. Hello. Antonio says, hello from Tennessee. Well, hello. Bernard said, greetings from Ireland. Well, hello from Idaho. Wow, that's awesome, Ireland. Mike says, do your Etsy rocket stove plans have instructions for mixes and all the steps to make? How would you convert to use radiant heat?
They do have everything.
It's a complete build.
It's a complete build. And we have made several augmentations to it. The stove is absolutely beautiful. And people that come to this class, I have an off-site shop where we've built, where all my sheet metal equipment is. And we're going to be able to take a field trip over there, and you're going to see all the different new augmentations that we've made to it. And it's going to be pretty cool as well. So, that's just a side bonus.
Jim Allen says, what time are you near? We're Pacific time.
We are. So we start our, we used to be on mountain time when we were down in Idaho Falls, but as you move more up into North Idaho, you get into what they call the Pacific Northwest, where the Rocky Mountains and the Bitterroot Mountains kind of conjoin and whatnot. And boy, there's a lot of history up here. It's kind of a touristy place, and it's just a fun place to come and be. Be sure and bring a swimsuit, because
or just clothes to get wet in.
Or clothes to get wet in.
I do tank tops and shorts.
Yeah, because the river is just, we can actually see the river. It's hard to.
You only see a little tiny.
Yeah, you only see
tiny,
a little sliver of it down the valley at the end of the valley there. But
yeah.
So it's not very far away. It's just a 15-minute drive down the hill.
Yeah. Moonbeam says, that's some pretty scenery behind you. Yes, thank you. It is very, very.
That's one thing that we are just so grateful for, and that we're able to live here at this time, this place, and it's just fantastic. And if you guys go back through some of our long videos of our house build and you look at how it's going, the reason we decided to put Aircrete in the walls after we built the house, instead of just making panels and laying them flat and filling them with Aircrete to begin with, it because most people there's millions of people that have an unfinished basement or something that they could use this technology to do, and or they have an existing shed or an existing building, and they don't necessarily want to just start from scratch like we did when we built Grandpa's shop. And so it's although that was a really fun experience, and people who came to the rocket stove, we got to go over and have lunch there and see that and whatnot. I think this is even going to be more dynamic than those classes.
Right. Jim Allen says, oops, what town are you near? So Jim Allen, I don't want to say the town on Facebook, on live, YouTube live, but you can email us and we can answer that for you. Just as a precautionary for some of my kids and everything like that.
Right.
So, yeah. Jim Allen says, plan to insulate our pump house with Aircrete panels as a start. Yes.
See, that's an example.
Gail says, love you guys. Keep working on the projects. That means so much to us, your public. Yeah, we've been working. I need to get some more editing out and stuff like that. Jim Allen says, okay. So, yeah. Any other questions before we go?
But it's August 16th.
Yes.
Not July. I don't know why.
I don't know why Howie said the wrong date, but obviously we did, so. Yeah, it's actually August 16th, so now there's probably, 4 weeks until that date. No, 3 weeks.
No.
So hopefully you guys have, if you're still interested, that still gives you enough time that you're able to come. Antonio says, have you thought about
Yeah.
smart home systems such as an LOT or light switches and security system? So our security system are our dogs.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And
our chickens.
However, once we get a little more infrastructure, like our solar system and everything up in place, there are a lot of different technologies out there, like with Raspberry Pis and whatnot, which is just a credit card size processor that you can just put in a waterproof box with a small solar panel on it and a small battery that will you can make it so it'll read the vibration in the ground, and it can tell whether it's a deer or a car or something on it. And so I've actually thought a lot about that, you know, because of where we're at in our situation. And so it is something that's on my mind, and it is something that as our homestead gets more developed is going to come into play. And so yes, we have thought about that.
Melanie originally said that the correct date. Darwin added July. I assumed August.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, thank you, but yeah, so it is August, yeah. Thank you, Jim. And P Pico sells for under $10. Huh. So there's that. Huh. We'll have to look into that.
Yeah.
Awesome. You guys, it is so hot out right now already.
Yeah, it's already like
80.
80 something degrees at 10 a.m. in the morning.
Melinda says, hey guys, just you're all on. Can't wait to see you. Oh, Melinda, we're excited that you're coming to the class. We're excited to meet you too.
Wow.
It'll be wonderful. So yeah. All right. Well, unless there's something else
No, that's just, we just wanted to correct that date, and we just wanted to kind of go over a little bit of the curriculum and the process and what is going to be happening. And that's when we are at our best, is when we're just kind of flying by the seat of our pants. So
that's all we do. Awesome. Okay. Well, I'm glad you got it on, Melinda, and we will see you guys later.
All right. Love you guys. Bye.